you know, the woods can sometimes make some noises that are off-putting. And I want to make sure that my brain isn't, you know, playing tricks on me. Squeeze through here. Usually when I urbex, I go alone. This time is an exception. I mean, no, not alone. I mean with other people. Usually I'll go with a team of 2 or 3, you know, 2 friends or something. But this time I'm alone, and I'm actually gonna turn on my normal light real quick so that you can see the house in all of its glory. There you go. Right there. And yeah, this is probably the last time I'm ever gonna come to this house. I've had some pretty bad experiences in this house. I don't know if you guys seen that on my channel. There's another video where I was in this house with a friend of mine, and some robbers actually broke in and gave us quite the scare. Oh, there's a bird right there in the, you see it? There's a bird or a bat. I think it's, yeah, it's a bird. I can see it. We should zoom in on that. There's a bird right there. Yep. But yeah, some robbers gave us a scare, and I was with a friend, and now I'm alone, obviously, which is slightly more eerie. See if I can move this out of the way. The entrance is pretty easy. Clearly, you can just step on in and you're inside. Yeah. But as you guys can see, it is completely empty. Like, there's no furniture in it anymore. There's nothing. It's just completely been hollowed out. Because apparently they have plans. They want to do something with the building. Yeah. But if you want to see this building with its interior still intact, you can go on my channel, and I have a video. I'll probably link it down below, or it'll pop up now, where you can see the building with its interior. But yeah. Here's the kitchen. What I do know about the building, it used to be a hunting themed restaurant. But it shut down quite a while ago. I think like 2000. Oh, I'm stepping on something. I think 2013 it shut down. Something like that. But yeah. This is like a kitchen area. Or something like that. I would guess it's a kitchen area. And right over here, through that window, let me see if I can go around, is, I think is the, one of the eating halls. Like, there'd be a bunch of tables and whatnot. But yeah, it's completely dead, obviously. And it almost looks like there was a fireplace right there. Okay. Every once in a while, you know, it's an old house, obviously. It's gotta be making some noises. And when I hear a noise like that, I usually stop and listen to make sure it's just like a one-off thing. Yeah. That's where I came in through right there. Because, you know, old house, it makes a lot of noises. And, you know, it's hard to let them, you know, I mean, you let them spook you a little bit. That's probably a staff toilet with the like number lock here. Yeah. Let's close that so it doesn't scare us in a second. Yeah. This building does have 2 floors, I think. Two floors, I think, not including the bottom floor, and it has a basement. So yeah, these are toilets. Probably not gonna look. Oh yeah, it smells super funky. Usually toilets. That one's locked. That's strange. Usually toilets of abandoned buildings. They don't smell the best because squatters will come in and, use the restroom in abandoned buildings because, it's more comfortable probably than, taking a dump out in the woods or something. I mean, this place is in the middle of the woods, so now inside, usually you try and be careful not shining your light out of windows, but since I'm basically in the middle of the woods, I'm not too worried about it. So I'm gonna go up first before we go in the basement, I'd say. Looks like what was it? A kid's room maybe? I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess the higher levels were used for the family who owned the business, Like these rooms were probably not accessible to the public. And there used to be a lot of cool things in these rooms, like a bunch of knickknacks and, whatever. But now they are just empty. And there is actually a balcony. I don't think we checked if this opens, but oh, wow, it does. Oh, I got a spider in my hair. Whatever. As you can see, the balcony is just completely caved in on itself. Like the wood has gotten all rotten and just kind of fell in. Yep. I'm gonna close that. Just to make sure, like, if a lot of rain gets into the abandoned building, it'll make it even more unstable. And I want to make sure as many people as possible can enjoy the spot before it's eventually too rotten or whatever. An old fire extinguisher, which probably doesn't work. Vandals usually come in and use those. Yeah, nice tub. Sink. So this is a sweet little bathroom. Oh. It says "Come to Jesus" in German. Oh yeah, this is where the kids' room was. It seems like there's one more floor, like I said, which is like the attic, I guess. The higher you go in abandoned buildings, you usually want to make sure that you're not stepping anywhere. Like this all looks like a lot of water damage, so I want to be careful. Another little room, like a little attic room right here. Like I can literally see how the walls I don't know if you see that, how the walls like kind of bulging inwards from water damage. Oh. And this isn't the floor, this is just the tiles, like the wooden tiles from the water damage. They've kind of like lifted upwards. But the whole room is somewhat sunken, so I'm actually gonna kind of walk on the edge because that is kind of suspect. But it probably is just the tiles and not the floor, because this whole building's made of like stone. Oh, what's that? Old. Another Jesus. Jesus is king. take another little. Oh, whoa. Okay, that kind of fell in on itself. What the fuck? I don't think I can open these. Whoa. That was kind of loud. Sorry, guys. There we go. Interesting. This room is it's very like, I could imagine like there being like a chair and someone having like a whole ritual here, because how this room is just so empty and like, it's like your stereotypical roof, kind of like attic room. Yeah. But it's very quiet, which is kind of relieving, but it's also kind of creepy. Okay, let's carefully walk over here again. I think we're good. Is there anything in these, like, there's some notes. Huh. That says closed in German, I don't know. But there's not a date on it, it's just numbers. It says 128. And this one is completely empty. Alright. Here's the big one. Let's see if it's empty or not. Let's see if we can get it open. It says t-shirt right here. For whatever reason. I don't know. Well, it smells very musty though, like your grandma's basement. It's the window to the outside. Yep. But yeah, this big spider web right here. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. Oh, did I check out this bathroom? Oh, this bathroom's in much worse condition, but the shower's here. And the toilet too, apparently. Wow. No need to be scared, I'm just like listening to make sure, you know, nothing's out of the ordinary. Because obviously when you're solo exploring, it's a little more eerie and also slightly spooky. And obviously just, you know, to be realistic, you know, I'm not talking like ghosts, but I'm talking like, you know, you meet other people. You're much better equipped if you're, you know, more than one person, which I was last time. And this is the basement. And actually the last time I went to the basement was, it was actually right down there around the corner where me and my friend heard the car doors of the thieves. And then they broke a window. You can go watch it on my channel. It's a pretty cool video, I think. It's one of my earlier Urbex videos. So, I gotta watch my head. It's quite low, the roof is here. And that window's open. For whatever reason, I don't know. It's definitely, the air is a lot more musty and kind of like dusty in here. Looks like a boiler room of some sorts. Oh, I see a slug. Look. Hello. Look at that, guys. Life finds a way. Wow. Ooh. I think that's a daddy long legs. There was a myth that went around about these guys for a while, that said that they were super venomous, but they just couldn't get through your skin with their fangs, which just isn't true. They're not. I mean, they can't bite you. The second part's true, but they're not venomous at all. I think this one's dead though. Oh no, it's not. I'm not scared of him. Hey guy, hello. Hello guy. Wanna get on my finger? No. I'll just leave him alone. Oh no, he fell. You're okay though. Yeah. Right here where I'm standing right now is where we heard from like this area outside. I'm gonna guess from that window we heard the car doors. The basement rooms are basically fully empty though. So the architecture down here is somewhat strange though, I think. But that's just maybe because it's kind of liminal, because it's like fully empty. Yeah. Oh, under the stairs. Oh, that's nasty. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a mummified spider right there. And there's these rooms, which is just the boiler from, oh, can I not shine in there? Wait, let me change that. There you go. It's just the boiler room from just now. I want to kind of test out the red light down here. Wow, that is eerie. Look at that. Makes the whole place look much creepier. I mean, it's a vibe, I guess. But you guys see less, so I don't want to keep it on for too long. Let the camera adjust real quick. Oh, look at that. It's like a love poster or something. Don't know what that is, though. I like these lights right here. And all these windows are open, which is really bad. I don't know if the owner did that or it was like vandals, but it's best that the windows stay closed so that water and shit doesn't get into the location. Again, the window's just wide open. This room seems to have taken a big hit. Like there's mold all over the walls. Look at that. Look at all that. And the black mold in normal mode. Yeah, I'm not sticking around here. That is a very cool light though. Wow, but look at that. Ew. Yeah, I'm not sticking around in that room. There's also mold on the floor. Oh, it's the freezer right here. Look at that. And it's empty. But there's a fan. Oh, it smells just really bad in here. There's like the freezer fan or something. And the floor doesn't feel too sound right here. I'm gonna just gotta close that again for the sake of, I don't know, leaving things the way I found them. Well, yeah, it smells bad. There's nothing in the cabinets. Obviously, everything, like literally everything, was completely emptied out. It says warning of like gas leak, if the gas like, to make sure that if like gas, that if gas builds up down here, it's a warning that gas could build up in here, you could die. So you got to be careful and leave the door open, which it is, so we're good. Right here, this is weird. It does end, like it just goes to there, but like, I'm gonna guess there's like pipes here, because this is just very strange architecture right here. Like it's not very wide, but I wonder if that door's open. It is not. Interesting. And we got whatever this room is. I really don't know. Tell me in the comments. Seems like obviously containers with something in them. I do not know what. And there's a chair, so you can sit down right there. And there's what is this, paint? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I think it's oil. It is so cold, by the way. Like, outside it was already super cold. Whoa. But it is like one of the coldest nights of all time. Oh, this room, every room has like a different smell. This one's really bad. Like, it doesn't smell like dangerous, it just smells like actually just disgusting. Oh, yeah, it smells really just like bad. It smells like chemicals, because I'm gonna guess they sprayed fire extinguisher down here, like some vandals. But it's a very pretty room. But yeah, it smells horrible. Trying to breathe through my mouth. That is just disgusting. Whoa. This is a strange choice of a wallpaper. It's like fuzzy grass almost. But yeah, it still smells pretty bad in here. There's a butterfly. Can someone explain this, by the way? Whenever I'm urbexing, there's always a bunch of like dead butterflies all over the place in these abandoned buildings. And I do not know why, but it's dead. Or it is dying. They go here to die. I don't understand that. I don't know enough about butterflies. Oh, I walked through a cobweb, god damn it. Fuck. Oh, and we're back here. Alright, well, that's about it. That's a cool painting. But that's about the whole house. So comment down below if you want to buy it or not, I guess. That's the location. I don't know what they want to do with it. I heard some things, read some things in the newspaper, but I don't know if they were true or not. Alright, so let's see if we can get out of here without being seen. Let's turn on the red light. It's obviously harder to see with this light on. Honestly, fuck it. I think I can risk it. Probably. And just go like this. I should be fine. But right here you see these like big walls. All the way in the back, like all the way back there is a big wall. And it's made for shooting. It's a shooting range right here. Alright, see if I can get out of here. My light is actually dying. I don't know if you just saw that. So it's good that I'm leaving now, because I forgot to charge it, which is obviously suboptimal. There's cases of beer. Doubt they're full though. Yeah, it says they're shooting, so you gotta watch out. There's a sign. The creek is nice and peaceful. I like that. But yeah, guys. Oh. Sorry, I don't mean to turn off the light completely, but I just saw like headlights of a car. I think we're fine though. I think it turned. Alright guys, let me know where I should go next, obviously. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of... Oh. Well, someone just shot a gun. I'm gonna guess it was a hunter out in these woods, but that's unnerving, seeing as I have to go through the woods to get back. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say goodbye, say goodbye to the house. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Stay safe, and goodbye.